You know, a lot of people keep discussing the brothers at the NFL draft. And a lot of them have, white girls on their arms. And one sister is going to just talk the real, because even people that complain about these brothers, they want the same thing as what the white female wants. Let's go ahead and roll it.
So why are people upset that white women are dating NFL players and athletes in high numbers? Black athletes, why do we care? I have said this, and I have always said this. There is always somebody prettier, younger, and skinnier. But there's not always someone available to you that is richer and more successful. Rich men are rare, beautiful young women are not. You guys keep saying, oh, they only want them for money. They're only there for money. You are too. Everybody is only there for money. When men reach a certain bracket, they already are aware that 9 times out of 10, this woman is looking at me because of what I have. They're not dummies. Some are, but a lot of them know. She's most likely here because of what I'm about to be or who I am. You are too. You would be, you want to be, and you are too. So all of y'all are there for his money and what he can provide. So if he knows that 9 times out of 10, all of y'all are there for his money, he then at that point has to make a choice. Well, who am I going to let use me for my resources? Because all these women out here want me for it. He's going to want to be used by whoever his preference. That's his business. At that point, we have no say so. And it makes me feel like, why do we care? Because no shade, but a lot of y'all wouldn't date these guys if they were broke. They wouldn't even date these guys if they were broke. So it's like, are y'all fighting over hypothetical money that y'all not gonna get? Like, what are we upset about? Who they date and pass their money off to is their business, because it's their pockets and it's their life. Black people, we don't own each other. If one black person wants to date out, that's their business. Good luck to them. Congratulations. It is what it is.
Every woman, no matter what community she comes from, want a man with some sort of resources. I'm not saying that every woman's a gold digger, no. But come on, she wants a man with resources. So if she have an opportunity to get with a man that has resources, she will. It don't matter if she's black, white, etc. Now, with the situation with, the white female and the black females that's in college and have an opportunity to get with these men, notice it's still all about the money. Because when they say that, say, oh, they're going to take the black person's money and bring it back to the white community. So basically you want them to take their money and bring it back to you, and in turn, the black community. So you're not better than they are because you want that man's resources. You're not better. You're not on some righteousness when you talk that way. Oh, when he died, his money gonna go back to this person's community. I'm like, first of all, if you really want to break down like that, all our money go back to their community because they own the majority of the businesses in this country. You go to the hospital, most of the time they own it. You go to the car dealership, most of the time they own it. You go to the grocery store, most of them are owned by them. You pay your light bill, most of the light company, gas company, internet, cell phone, owned by them. So you really want to go there, the majority of all our money go to their community. So why is it you waiting for this black man to die? So you're going to say, oh, his money will go to their community. His whole life, his money was going to his community. Matter of fact, the money he making is coming from their community. If you really want to go there, all our money is going to their community, at least in this country. But I never liked the argument because it's ugly to me. You already trying to put this man in the grave and think about what's going to happen to this man's money when he's gone. That's the part of the conversation that sickens me. Like you thinking so much about that man's back pocket, running his pockets. You're not even talking about him as a person. You worrying about her because she gonna get access to his bag because you want access to it. You're not saying, well, I will be the better person because I care about him. I care about, what he offered the community. You never hear that sort of thing about community building or any of that kind of conversation about the community to make it like more of a righteous conversation. Nope. You just mad that she got access to it and you're already putting him in the ground and she gonna get his money that none of you work for. You didn't work for the man's money. So whatever that man do, and let's call it what it is, every person that passed away, even in the black community, have black spouses, it's not community property. It is a property for his wife. Or if the wife passed away and she has money, it's for the husband, it's for the kids. It's not, nobody just really say, well, you know what, leave this to the community. Even if you want to leave it to the community, you got to say, where is it going to go in the community? It's going to go to this organization. It's going to go to this person, that person. And it's not community property. But I just, that argument acting like you not want the same thing that Becky want. Some of you just mad that Becky just wormed her way in a lot better instead of you focusing on getting with him. And let's call it what it is. The majority of the NFL athletes, and they showed this, they got black spouses and black girlfriends. But yet none of that's highlighted. The few that's coming in there with a white one, that's the ones everybody talk about. And once again, you're talking about his bag that we don't know if he's going to keep. We don't know. Oh, she gonna take his money in a divorce? Man, any woman could take your money in a divorce. The divorce laws are horrible. That's why a lot of men don't even want to get married. You have more white guys complaining about divorce laws than anybody else. Be honest with you, white men. Any woman could run your pocket like that. It's not relegated just to if a black dude's married to a white woman. I mean, please. But we had this conversation every year. Listen, this is my thing. I think it's something to look into a little bit, but they discussed this about, how is it that they always position themselves with these dudes? But at the same time, not every dude is on that. And of course the media going to highlight that. That's what they want to highlight. They're not going to highlight the brother that's sitting there with, his girl he been with since high school and everything. They don't want to highlight that. And that's the part y'all don't realize. The media is about propaganda. And it's a propaganda right now that black people aren't with each other no more. That's a lie. Black people with each other. Every group of people are with their people more than any other cultural relationships. So, yeah, but it's just everybody want money. Trust me. I'm a father. I want my daughter to have a man that has, does well for himself, have resources. I didn't say NFL, but just have resources, decent job, decent career. I mean, as a father, you want that for your daughter. So how much more would they fathers don't want that for their daughters? I mean, come on.